Meet Invisible Ed. He's a compensation and benefits manager for a manufacturing company. He's pretty good at his job, despite the pressure he's under to do more with less and to develop programs that attract and keep the best people when everybody else wants to attract and keep them too. But sometimes when he's out walking his dog, Ed has a sneaky feeling he could be doing more. Not more hours, because he already does a lot of those, but more of the kind of work that really has an impact on the business, the stuff that makes the CEO sit up and take notice. Then one day, the CEO gets everyone together and says, "This year we need to do 3 things. Get the most out of our people, be excellent at what we do, and be innovative. It's how we'll get around the slow growth in our market." Ed goes back to his desk and thinks about this. And he realizes that reward has a big part to play in those challenges. This could be his chance to become impactful Ed. So he goes away and talks to Hey Group. And we say, well, guess what? Your CEO's echoing what we're hearing in the market, and what CEOs told the conference board in this year's challenges report. But in our experience, reward people haven't quite caught up yet. You're experts in your area, but you could have more impact on the business. Here's how to do it. First, work out what you can influence. To succeed in his aims, your CEO needs to develop, engage, and keep the best people, and align his people strategies with the business strategy. You can influence all of this by reviewing and making changes to your reward program. Next, see engagement differently. The biggest factor in achieving your CEO's goals is having engaged employees, because when people are engaged and have the tools, training, and flexibility to do their jobs well, they're more productive. But as our survey on what's keeping reward people awake at night showed, some of them, like Ed, still don't put as much emphasis on non-financial rewards, like career development, meaningful job design, and recognition, as they do on their financial rewards. And we know from our research and our experience that it's often these non-financial rewards that have the biggest impact on engagement. That's why a company that pays below the market average but aligns its total reward program to what the business and its employees want and then communicates it well can have higher engagement than one that pays among the best compensation in the market. So don't just compare your pay levels with the competition. Find out what mix of rewards works for you and your business and your employees too. Now take off your invisibility cloak and get ready to talk to lots of people. First, ask your employees which aspects of a total reward program are most likely to make them leap out of bed in the morning. Balance this against what the business needs to achieve and how much it wants to spend on reward. Then sit back and ask yourself how this sits with your brand as an employer, as there's sometimes a mismatch. Next up are your colleagues in talent management. Ask them who the really key people are, the ones that they need to keep in the organization at all costs, and work with them to develop the reward programs and processes that are most likely to motivate that group. Finally, don't fall down at the last hurdle. Once you've come up with a reward program that balances everyone's needs, you need to communicate and roll it out properly. Get your line management on board so they understand their role in making the reward program work, and then be creative, consistent, and consider using total reward statements to show people what the total value of their package is. So Ed does all that, and he implements a new total reward program that gets him noticed by the CEO and turns him from invisible to impactful for good. It's a shame his dog hasn't noticed.